Hello, here you have the ForestWiki. It's a modern version of Zope 2. The biggest difference is that this uses pyramids, security on views, rather than Zope 2's security on methods. That simplifies things enormously. The next difference is this has a modern JavaScript-enabled ZMI. You can sort the order of items in the ZMI. You can select all, rename, retitle, cut, copy, paste, delete, all the usual things. The next difference is in the content types. For wiki pages, we have both WYSIWYG wiki pages and Markdown wiki pages. For the look and feel, we have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all with the syntax checking ACE editor, and then the usual file, folders, and images. What's much more interesting are the advanced content types, CoffeeScript, Pug, and then HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and transcript folders. Let's take a look at these content types. First, we have a WYSIWYG editor. Next, we have a Markdown editor. Then we have a syntax checking technical HTML editor. And if you were foolish enough to still submit that, the Chameleon page templates on the server will also do validation. Maybe the most interesting object we have are these B-tree images. So they look just like a regular image, but say I need a thumbnail. All I have to do is type in 100 wide, and I get my thumbnail. And so it traversed to that object. It didn't exist, so it generated it for me. Where does it store it? Well, it stores it as a child of the image. You can do that on the ZODB. You can't do that on a regular file on the file system. And so we have images, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They all have children. So here we have a CSS object, not a folder, syntax checking. Here we have JavaScript folders. So first a syntax checking JavaScript object. Of course, JavaScript folders are really a tree of JavaScript objects. You can click into them. JSON, I do a lot of work with JSON. JSON schema is really good. I'm about to start teaching JSON schema classes. And then Pug. Let's take a look at Pug. Pug is the leading templating engine for Node. And so it's much like Camel. What it does, it tosses away the opening bracket and the closing tags, and it uses indentation to generate the HTML. So that's really brilliant for Bootstrap menus. Simplifies them enormously. Here you can generate the JavaScript and render the JavaScript on the client if you wish. And because they're valid HTML page templates, you can also then interpolate the values on the server in Python. So it works well on the client and on the server. What can you do with all of these wonderful content types? Well, here I built the Green Party maps for the US presidential election. It looks like just a map. It's actually 6 different applications and growing. Only 12,000 lines of Python code. If you have any questions, please contact me, forestwiki.com, click on contact. Thank you.